I woke up at 27 and realized I'd lost 5 years. Not like misplaced my keys lost, like genuinely gone. I sat there scrolling back through my photos and couldn't find a single thing I was proud of. Just endless screenshots of shows I binged, memes I saved, plans I never started. 5 years of waiting for the right time that never came. And the worst part? I didn't even notice it happening. I was on autopilot, and autopilot drove me straight into a wall. That feeling like you've been asleep while everyone else was building their lives, it's brutal. I felt like I'd wasted my entire 20s. Too late to start fresh, too early to give up, just stuck in this weird limbo watching people younger than me already winning. But then something shifted. I started researching people who came back strong, not the ones who had it figured out early, the ones who restarted, ex-addicts who rebuilt their entire lives, late bloomers who didn't find their thing until 30, 40, even 50, people who lost years and somehow turned it around. And I found a pattern. They all followed a framework, and it wasn't motivational fluff. It was real, ugly work. Here's what brought me back to life. First, they stopped romanticizing the lost time. No more, if only I'd started earlier, torture. That's sunk cost fallacy, and it keeps you stuck. You can't drive forward while staring in the rearview mirror. Second, they admitted the truth out loud. Not just to themselves, in their head where it's easy to hide. They told someone real. A friend, a journal, doesn't matter. Making it real makes it dealable. Third, they picked one area to rebuild first, not their whole life at once. One thing: fitness, career, relationships, skill, whatever. Because trying to fix everything simultaneously is how you fix nothing. Fourth, they set embarrassingly small goals. Not get ripped, but do 10 push-ups today. Not build a business, but research one idea for 20 minutes. Small enough that failure feels impossible. Fifth, they showed up even on the days they felt nothing, especially those days. That's where the separation happens. Sixth, they tracked proof. Photos, journals, metrics, something tangible that shows yesterday you versus today you. Because your brain will lie and tell you nothing's changing. Proof shuts that voice up. Seventh, they built in public or found accountability. When relapse or quitting is an option, you need witnesses. Eighth, they expected setbacks and planned for them. Bad days aren't failure, they're part of the process. Ninth, they celebrated weird wins. First week completed, first temptation resisted, first skill learned. Momentum builds on tiny victories. 10th, they gave it time, real time. Not 3 weeks, not even 3 months. They committed to seeing what 6 months to a year of consistent effort could do. Because that's how long it actually takes to rewire a brain. Neuroplasticity is real, but it's slow. I'm not going to lie and say I'm some success story now, but I'm not on autopilot anymore. I'm building something. And the difference between 27-year-old me sitting in regret and 29-year-old me actually moving forward? These 10 steps. If you're reading this and you feel late, behind, like you wasted years, listen. You're not too old. Your brain can still change. Your story can still turn around. But you have to start. Not when you feel ready, not when circumstances are perfect, not next Monday, today. Pick one area, set one small goal, show up tomorrow. That's it. Because the only way to guarantee you'll regret the next 5 years is to spend them the same way you spent the last 5. Start now. Your comeback starts the moment you decide it does.